I'm Mark.
And I'm Emily.
And we're Nightclub. And we are blowing it up on Capital Chaos TV. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is the Iron Serbian with Capital Chaos TV, and we're hanging out here with Mark and Emily from
Nightclub.
Nightclub.
Right.
Yes.
And what are you guys doing here in Sacramento today?
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
We are playing, we're on tour with Combi Christ and Wednesday 13 right now, so we just played a show and at the Holy Diver, and we're talking to you.
Nice.
Spreading the gospel.
And this is not your first time to Sacramento, is it?
No, we played Luigi's Pizza,
Yeah, we did.
which was actually a really fun show. And our buddy Cameron had a band called Ugly Bunny here that was an amazing, awesome band. And he's still our buddy, and he's awesome. And then we played here about a year ago with a bunch of drag queens and us. And it was really fun and like a super cool kind of dance night, but we were kind of like the band of the night or whatever you want to say, but everybody else did drag.
Oh, okay, so you weren't performing with the drag queens.
No. They were like doing their sets or whatever, and then we would, would have been cool, but like we ended up just basically doing our set kind of in the middle of all that.
And are you surprised to see that there's no other bands ever been called Nightclub?
There are some bands called
There
Nightclub.
was a band in South America called Nightclub with one word.
Yeah.
That apparently made a record and then never did anything again. And I'm not sure anyone even knows it or whatever, but it exists. And then some DJ in the 90s put out a single under the name Nightclub, but it didn't really... It was just kind of a one-off single thing. I don't think it was like a band or anything. It was just like I'll call it Nightclub or whatever.
There's a band called Club Night, though.
You copyrighted the name Nightclub and gone to all that good stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. You don't mess with this nightclub.
Yeah.
Pick another name, guys.
And you said you're on tour with Wednesday 13. It's a 5-band package, right?
Yeah, so it's Combi Christ, Wednesday 13, Us, Prison, and Death Valley High.
It's a pretty eclectic mix, if I say so myself. I mean, you're following like a deathcore band, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of rad, though. I mean, we're the only truly electronic band. I mean, Combi's had moments where it was electronic and then moments where it hasn't been. But right now, we're the only electronic band.
I think Combi's playing a lot of their older electronic stuff for this tour, though. So kind of like their early material.
Yeah.
Which has been cool to see. So.
But it's fun to kind of play with all these guitar heavy bands. Because we kind of sound heavy too, but we don't have guitars.
And from what I was able to experience, you guys were awesome tonight, by the way. And what I was able to experience, they went over quite well. Everybody's open.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Have you experienced some negativity on the trek at all?
Not yet, but we still have a lot of time to a lot more weeks to go.
Yeah, we could see.
So
we'll see what happens. Lately, I think we've been on our game.
Yeah.
And I think we exhaust ourselves on stage and work really hard, and I think maybe people appreciate that. I don't know.
And of the nights that are good and the nights are bad and the nights that are bad, what was tonight?
Never bad.
Never.
Never bad.
I mean,
well, we haven't.
Yeah, we have been bad.
Going forward, we're never going to be bad.
Yeah.
And, you have a brand new video?
Yeah,
it came out yesterday, right?
Came out. Is today Saturday? I can't even remember anymore. It came out yesterday. It's called Candy Coated Suicide. It's our first single from our new record that's coming out in August. It's called Scary World, the album, and it's coming out August 24th. And he does all of our videos, and he edits, directs, everything. So.
You're a Final Cut Pro guy, Adobe guy.
Fuck Final Cut Pro, Premiere now. I mean, because it's just.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's the best thing to edit anything on now.
And, what's the theme behind Candy Coated Suicide? Is it pretty clear cut as far as the last word goes?
Visually or the song?
The song.
And the song, I mean, the whole album is kind of personal. It's very, honestly, the album is sort of an ode to mental illness and dealing with mental illness.
As both of us do.
Yeah.
What kind of mental illness do you? I have social anxiety myself.
Me too.
I think we both suffer from anxiety and depression and stuff, but I mean, I grew up with a mother who's schizophrenic, and I've dealt with that in my life, and I've dealt with people with addiction issues. I've dealt with a lot of things in my life, and it's sort of like an opus to mental illness and struggling with mental illness in the world.
Yeah, that.
Ditto.
Yeah, ditto.
So, what do you? His music is an escape, I would imagine. Is an escape from that, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I would say this album is definitely our most personal album we've ever done. Every song is about something very real to us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah. This album, more than I think anything we've done. Like, you know, sometimes you write songs because you're like, well, that's a cool hook, or that's a cool beat, or that. And you're just inspired and lyrics come to you, but this album, everything is really personal.
Yeah.
And so...
And why is that?
I don't know, honestly. I think we just got to a point making things where we just wanted to say something. And I mean, it's prettied up because it's catchy and it's like pop and it's like dark and it's all these things, but it's ultimately... I find that the most interesting pop music is that it actually is saying something underneath this glossy thing. So people can take it on the level of the gloss and enjoy it on that level. If you want to dig deeper, you're going to realize this is a really dark, weird album that's about struggling with how you feel.
And are you going to Europe with on this package? Is
Yes.
is the full package going to Europe?
It's only Combi Christ Wednesday and us.
That must be. Is this your first jaunt across the pond, as they say?
We've played a couple shows. We played one in London and one in Doncaster, maybe in 2015.
Yeah.
But those are our only international shows. So this will be
Aside
good.
from Mexico.
Aside from Tijuana. But this is our first like real European tour. So we're very excited.
You want to talk a little bit about playing Tijuana? Apparently, it's a dangerous place.
It's a fucking
We had a
awesome
very
place.
good tour guide though.
Yeah, our friend Dave Parlay, he has a band called Prayers. We kept talking about how we wanted to play there, and he's from there. And so he was like, I'm going to set up like a great experience for you guys, and you can really see Tijuana for the people that are there and the awesome music that's there and the culture that's there. And we were like, and he's like, a lot of people don't want to go there, or you want to go? And we were like, yeah, we absolutely want to go and experience it. And so he set up just an awesome show, and it was really, really fun. We had a blast.
I loved it. It was such a great show, and I'd never been to Mexico before, so it was my first experience, crossing the border. But there were a lot of people there, and it was amazing. It was like the food was fucking amazing, and everything was.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Really supportive people, and it was a blast.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you have the new album coming out in when? When is that?
August 24th.
Nice. It's a full length 10.
Came out yesterday, but the album comes out.
And you could pre-order it right now. So it's called Scary World, August 24th. It's a full-length record, 10 songs, in and out.
Is there some special toys that are coming out with with the pre-release panties or underwear?
Oh my God!
Or spectacles.
Yeah, I guess we haven't really thought about that, but
No, nothing like that. Not yet. Maybe some pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, there's a pill on the cover.
Yeah, there's a pill on the cover. Something that'll help you. Something that'll help you with your anxiety.
Can we expect more music videos?
Absolutely. We love making videos, and that's sort of a big part of our band is making them and trying to make them good every time and make them different every time. Because a lot of times, like, bands, I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, they get some video director, they shoot him in a warehouse or in a brick wall, I don't know, and it's black and white, and the camera moves around, and it's just boring.
Sure.
Like, so we try to make them kind of epic and make them different every time, and...
But we do them ourselves. So
100%, we make it all.
Pay for it, out of our own pocket, and he does everything. He shoots it and edits it, obviously we have like, makeup art, a couple people to help, but he does everything, and so it's very DIY. But I think a lot of our audience right now is coming from YouTube, so we definitely want to keep giving them content and expanding that.
Yeah, and make it's like a different creative outlet, like a record is, you want to make a record and what you're saying and what it is and how it sounds, and why not make the video that way?
Absolutely.
How can you make the video cool? How can you make it different? How can you expand your horizons and make it interesting?
And so do you have any advice for any up-and-coming electronic artists? Because everybody's...
Stop. Don't do it. Let us be the ones that do it. We don't want any competition. Please stop making music. No, I don't know. I mean, look, honestly, like, it's really hard to be in a band. So if you really want to do it. And live it. And be great. And really, do it.
I mean, we've been doing it for a long time now, and we never really got any respect the first couple of years we were doing it, because a lot of people were like, oh, we're just, like another pop girl guy duo, like a synth duo. So I would just say, I guess, don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up. Believe in your stuff, and try and do something a little different, or tweak it in a way that makes you original, and just, if you really want to do it, do it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.